You arrived in London.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, go ahead.
How does that go? What happens?
There's nobody there to pick me up, and it's not a big deal. I just got on the tube, and I was like, adventure, and
figure it out for yourself.
Yeah, but that part was fun. But it's completely irresponsible as a company to, leave somebody stranded at the airport. But, I understand the sentiments. And people, all the smarties on Twitter, like, oh, can't you just take an Uber? Will you be crybaby? I never cried about it once. Not once.
How do people find out about these things?
Well, there are fans on the tube.
Okay.
And I take the picture, and, I'm sitting there, I'm just sitting on the tube, and I'm like, this is neat. I'm still when I fly in and out of Chicago, I take the Blue Line home.
Right.
I'm not trying to, be super fancy and shit like that.
Where are you backstage? Jack Perry's on screen, and he says, real glass, why don't you cry about it? Where are you when this is said?
I was in my locker room.
Did you feel like that was directed at you?
Yes.
Why?
Because obviously it was directed at me.
Well, because, so for those that may not know, apparently he had a trip planned. He wanted to use glass. You were consulted. You said, why would you use glass? Correct me, you left it, so I'm trying to bring people up to speed.
This is one of those things where it's just like, there's all these rumors about NDAs.
Yes.
There's a big difference between not being allowed to talk about some shit or just not wanting to talk about some shit. I don't necessarily want to litigate this again.
You say again, you never talked about it publicly.
No, I guess I haven't, but that's the thing. So, Tony's big idea was a separate show. We're going to separate everybody. And I said, that'll never work. Just let me go. Get me out of here. Just pay me my money. I'm already been off TV. I heard this. Just get me out of here. No, I can't let you go. Why? Just let me go. Who cares? It's best. These guys don't want me here. This isn't a real business. This isn't a business predicated on making money, drawing money, selling tickets, doing business. It's not what it was sold to me as. So let me go. No, I can't let you go. I'm going to do this new show. You're going to have blah, blah, blah. And then the second day we have the show. I'm sitting in catering, minding my own business, and Tony Schiavone comes and gets me, and he's like, hey, I really need your help. And I was like, what? He's like, Jack is, cussing me out, and he's cussed out Mike Pensuri, and he cussed out Daryl from production, and he's cussing out the doctor right now. Why? And I was immediately like, the dude isn't supposed to be here. I was told people are getting separated, so there's not problems, and you don't want me involved in this because just like everything else I've explained before, like, y'all need to handle this, because if you don't, I'm going to handle it, and you're not going to like the way I handle it. Prophetic words. So he's begging me, please, he drags me out of catering. I go up. Hook and Jack are doing an angle. I don't know anything about Jack going on vacation. All I know is there's a litany of people that don't want, they work 1 day a week and they don't want to. So they want to show up and wrestle and then film vignettes and then sit at home for 4 weeks. Great, not my company. Do what you want. But not on my show. That was my attitude. So I said, Tony, you really want me doing this? Yeah. And I walked up to Jack and he's sitting in a car. What he wanted to do, it was a rental car. What he wanted to do was smash the window with a rental car with a pipe. And I was just like, it's a rental car. And I very politely, because I like Jack, I was just like, Doc's told you no, Daryl's told you no, Mike's told you no, Shivani's told you no, and now I have to tell you no. And apparently you've cussed them all out. So I'm telling you no. We don't do that here. If you want to do this, we go to Wednesday and do it. Right? And he had no problem. He said, okay. He said, well, I just thought it was a really cool idea. And I said, it might be, but this is a rental car. The boys are running for the boys. You're going to smash the window of a rental car and you're going to return it with no fucking window. And now whatever national budget hurts, whatever is going to be like, don't rent cars to pro wrestlers anymore. This is the thing that's happened. Right? This is, so I wasn't trying to throw my weight around. I wasn't like, this is my show and you got to get out of here. I was just like, this is fucking dumb, man. And he wanted to do it because so he didn't have to fly back to Canada. And I just, sorry, man. We're privileged to be in this business. We're privileged to do this for a living. Like, I get it. I didn't want to go to Canada either. All the flights were delayed, canceled. Everybody's travel sucked. But to come to this new show when everyone's supposed to be separated to get rid of all the drama and then, swearing at the doctor because the doctor's like, real glassy, like shit's gonna go in your eye. Like, and I get it. I used to be that kid that was like, young, I want to do this, but there's a safe way to do it. And I politely explained that to him. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't cuss at him. I was just like, I very much just said, we don't do that here. This is Saturday. It's a different show. If you want to do stuff like this, do it on Wednesday. That was it. I didn't think there was going to be a problem. He obviously took something very business-minded, very personally. And that's fine, because I've done that before too. But it's very much who he's friends with. And, shit never got squashed. Nobody's in charge. And it turned into what it turned into.
So he says that, clearly a shot at you, as you said. Match is over, he goes to the back, what happens?
I went to Tony, and I was just like...
Which Tony, by the way?
Khan.
Okay.
And I was like, please handle that. Like, please. And he was like, what do you want me to do? And I was like, I'm not telling you what to do. Just be the boss, please. Like, I'm tired of this shit. Like, I told you it was a mistake. I told you separate shows wasn't going to work, and now we're all here, and, please handle it. Because if you don't, you're not going to like the way I handle it.
Did he handle it?
No.
So you did?
Yeah.
What happened?
Jack came back from his match. I was the next match. I'm sitting there. I got people with me. I'm not going to say who they are, because I got a lot of friends who work there, and I wish them all well, and I don't want them to be punished because they're friends with me, And I walk up to him, and I'm just like, Jack, why do you insist on doing this dumb internet shit, like, on TV, And he's just like, if you got a problem about it, do something about it. And I was just like, man, come on, man. I would fucking kill you. Like, what are we doing? And it just, it's like Chael says, sometimes you just can't let you get close. I thought I was doing a responsible thing. I didn't punch anybody. I just choked somebody a little bit. Samoa Joe was there, told me to stop, And then I quit. I turned to Tony and I said, "This place is a fucking joke, man. You're a clown." I quit. I went to my room, and then Joe and Jerry Lynn came and got me, and they're like, "Let's just go out there and kill it. Let's just," and I was just too fired up, and I'm fired up now, and I'm probably going to regret, talking about all this shit, but that's what happened.
Okay, so for those that don't know, you actually did go out and wrestle.
Yes.
Do you is that all just a blur for you, that match? Do you even remember?
No, that match is I was just like, this is the last time I'm ever going to wrestle Samoa Joe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is my last match in this company.
You knew that?
Yeah, I quit. I said, I fucking quit.
So why did you even go out?
For Joe.
Right.
For Joe, for Paul Turner, the referee, for Jerry Lynn, the agent on the match, because I, respect him, and I thought it was the professional thing to do. All the fans, a lot of fans there.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of them to see me. So just go out there and give them a show.
100,000 fans, right?
I don't know. You have to check the turnstile count.
And so